Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Ritnika. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about manifesting. Now, as you guys know, manifesting is when you can make all your dreams and desires come true. Now, a lot of you ask me, why is it that if I'm doing the work, my desires don't actually come true? Why can I not manifest what it is that I want? And the issue is not whether you can manifest or you can't. Most of us can manifest, but it's mainly because of two reasons. One, that we have an internal blockage that subconsciously is blocking our manifesting. And the second would be that you are too attached to the outcome. Now, let me just go over again on how to manifest your desires. There are multiple ways of manifesting, but the most important one is to live in the end or go to the end. Here is where we visualize or we stay in a state where our desire has already manifested. So if you are trying to manifest money, you visualize what you would do if you already had that money. So if you were trying to visualize money for a trip, you're not going to visualize getting the money. You're going to visualize enjoying the trip and telling your friends or showing your friends pictures about the trip and how fun it was and what all you did and things like that. Put real feeling into it. Make it feel and visualize it over and over again till it feels absolutely real and you let it go. Or if you're writing things down, you make sure you always write it as if they've already come true. So you would be like, I am so grateful I got to go to wherever you want to go, to London or wherever, right? I'm so grateful I got to do this. I'm so grateful I now have the money to go to London or wherever you want to go. This way, you're basically living in the state of it that's already fulfilled. Because don't forget, like attracts like. The outside world is a reflection of your inside world. So if deep down you're like, I don't have it, then that's what you're projecting out. So when we visualize or we write down our intentions, we always visualize it as it already happened, and we write down our intentions as if it's already happened. In fact, we usually use grateful or thankful because gratitude, the emotion of gratitude is very strong. And that's what we use. That's why we always say, I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful, I can't believe it. Now, say you're doing all of this and you still haven't been able to manifest what you want. One of the issues could be that you are either doing it too often. When you're visualizing over and over again, the problem is you're basically saying that you don't have this thing already. How many times a day do you visualize about the things you already have? Say you already have a house. How many times a day do you visualize having a house? You don't, right? Because you know you already have it. We end up obsessing about the things that we don't have. So when we're visualizing over and over again every day, I don't mean in that time period where you want to feel it completely real and let go, but if you do it every single day, then our other beliefs start cropping up. We start putting in like, oh my God, I don't already have it. Or maybe I wouldn't get it. Or, we have all this programming in our mind from society, from growing up, from our parents, from our childhood, from this life experiences we've gone through. And when we start, rethinking about the thing over and over again, we end up putting all those doubts and fears and blockages in it without even realizing it. So if every single day you are completely positive and there's absolutely nothing blocking it and nothing negative coming, then it really doesn't matter if you visualize every day. But the problem is usually that doesn't happen. We end up sending thoughts and feelings about, I don't have it, or it may not happen. Our fears will crop up. So that's why it's always recommended to visualize just once. If you're writing in your gratitude journal as if it's already happened, you can do that every day. But the good thing is once you do that, you drop it. Now, this is a second issue. We are so attached to the outcome that we are technically always thinking about it. Now, if you're trying to visualize a cup of coffee, you're not that attached to the outcome. So it really doesn't matter if you get it, which is why you'll probably manifest a free cup of coffee really quickly. The minute you write, I'm so grateful for this free cup of coffee, and you put your book away and you're going to go out doing whatever you got to do, you're not really thinking about that free cup of coffee. If it comes, you'll be like, oh my God, I got it. I can't believe I got it, right? But you probably won't remember. The bigger issues we want to manifest, which is the bigger things in life, which are important to us, like love, family, money, whatever it is that you want to manifest, which is really important to you, you are always thinking about it. That's human nature, right? Which is why sometimes it takes longer, because we're so attached to the outcome. The trick in trying to manifest anything, and I think Bashar says it really well. If you want to Google him, you can check him out. Or Neville Goddard is also a great person to check out. What he talks about, Bashar, is that you have to set the intention. This is what I want to intend to create. You can visualize it. You got to believe it has already happened. And then you've got to let go with no attachment to whether this will come true or not. Which means the trick in manifesting is not to want it as much as you want it. And I know it's so weird to have that, right? But what you can do is you always have a bunch of different things that you want to manifest. Don't just focus on one thing. Because if you're focusing just on one thing, you're putting all your attention on that, and you're going to end up being too attached to the outcome. The idea is to spread out and to have a bunch of different things that you're focusing on. That way, you're not attached so much to the outcome, to each of them, right? The second tip would be to be okay now, even without it. And I know that's really tough. If some of us are struggling with, say, money issues, to be okay without money is not easy. But that's the trick, right? That is something you guys need to master. And we all have to do that. So hope is basically putting the intention and living from the place that, yes, I can get what I want. But even if I don't, I'm still okay. I will still survive. I will still be okay. All right? So right now, if I want to manifest, I don't know, a new job, and I don't like my current one, yeah, I can put out the intention and I can have all of these things, but I'm also like, you know what? If I don't get it, screw it. I still have a job, or I'm still doing what I'm doing, and it's not the end of the world. The idea is to loosen the attachment to the outcome. And that is a trick that you guys will just have to practice. None of us are perfect. Trust me, even the big things that I want to manifest, they usually take, I usually am attached to it, so it takes time. I have noticed that if I'm busy, like if I'm working on a festival or if I'm really busy, I don't really have time to focus on what I want. So that kind of helps, distract you. So I would advise you put out your intention and then keep yourself busy doing other things, living your life, being happy in this moment. And that's the biggest step. We always wait for what we want to come into our lives to make us happy. And that will never work. You have got to be happy right now, irrespective of that, if that thing is in your life. So whether you're trying to manifest the love of your life, or a job, or a new money, or a vacation, or whatever it is you want to manifest, you have got to be happy now. If you're trying to lose weight and you want to manifest a healthy body, start being happy with the body you have right now. Admire it in the mirror. Look in the mirror and be like, I am so fucking sexy. Excuse my language. But feel that way, right? And when you do, things are going to work out. All right, guys? Let me know what you're planning on manifesting down below so I can give you some tools and tips on how to go about it. Take care. Bye.